Good morning, students. Now, in last lecture, we have discussed about the social change. In that, we have discussed about the nature of social change and the dimensions of social change. Now, in this lecture, we are going to discuss about the remaining part of social change, that is the factors in a social change. That means the factors which are responsible to bring the social change in a society, or the factors on which the social change is going to be depend. In that, first one is the geographical factor. Now, climate and all the factors of Earth's surface influence our livelihood. That means our life is totally dependent upon the climate in which we are living, and also the Earth's surface means the land which we are going to use for cultivation. So both the things are going to be playing important role in a social change. Heat, cold, atmospheric condition, drought, earthquake affect the social change. If these things are going to be happen in our society, the social change is going to be occur. Right now, coronavirus is there, climate. So tremendous changes are going to be occur in the society, in the whole world. Scarcity of topographical factors. Scarcity means if these factors are not present in a more quantity or whatever, adequately or inadequately, it indirectly going to affect the social change. So, which are the factors? That is soil, gas, chemicals, oils, minerals, etc., etc. They are going to influence the development of agriculture and industries. If soil is available in adequate quantity, agriculture development can be possible. Okay, like this way. The level of land and its general contour is also going to affect the development of agriculture, industrial, transportation, communication. Now, level of land is most important. In hilly region, it is not possible to do the agriculture, also industries, transportation, communication is very difficult, especially in Maharashtra, in Konkan region, as it is a hilly area, so transportation, communication is very difficult. Agriculture is also very difficult to grow the crop. So these are that aspects are going to be influence the society. So the geographical factor is playing important role in a social change. Now the next one, that is the biological factor. Now plants and animals form the parts of non-human environment. Basically, there are two types of environment: human environment and non-human environment. Both are going to influence the social change. First one is the non-human environment. So, plant and animals are the part of non-human environment. People are influenced by this non-human environment. Basically, we are dependent on plant and animal for our livelihood. So, it is playing important role. They modify, human beings try to modify these plant and animals to serve our specific purpose. For example, food. That means plant and animals life have always utilized to meet the basic needs: food, shelter, and cloth. To meet this basic need, food, cloth, shelter, and cloth, we are totally dependent upon these plant and animals. That is the non-human environment. So, what we have done to get much more food, cloth, shelter, we are trying to modify them. We try to bring changes in them. So, wild grasses change into high yielding variety, high yielding food crops. Now, wheat, jawar, rice, that are the grasses, but we try to change, modify them into the high yielding varieties. Wild bird of jungle converted into egg producing machine, that is the poultry. Okay. So non-human environment constantly changes as a struggle for survival and existing in one aspect. Basically, non-human environment is also continuously going to be changed, or changes in these aspects are continuously going to be carried out. Why? Basically, to meet our food, clothes, shelter demand. And these changes are basically done by the human being. But main thing, as it is going to be changed, non-human environment is going to be changed, the social change is going to be occur. Now another part, a biological factor, is the human being, human environment. Okay. So both the changes in genetic characters of human being, that is, for example, increasing intelligence level. If that changes are occur, social change is going to be carried out. Also, change in the population, that density, composition, and number of population, movement of people from rural to urban, concentration of population into the cities, that resulted into increasing slum area, and the changes in society is going to be occur. Now, third factor is the cultural factor. Okay. Now, the main cause of social change is the change in culture as accompanied by the social change. Main factor is the change in the culture of the society that reflects into the change in that reflects into the changes in the social aspects. Culture gives speed and direction to social change. That is most important. If that innovation changes are according to your culture, immediately it going to be adopted. Immediately it going to be adopted by the society. म्हणजे जो बदल आहे तो जर तुमच्या कल्चरनुसार असेल तर लगेच ॲडॉप्ट केला जातो आणि समाजात बदल घडतो. इट डिटरमाइन्स द लिमिट्स बियॉन्ड विच सोशल चेंज कॅनॉट ऑकर. Culture is going to define a limit. Beyond that limit, the change in society is not going to be occur. त्याची मर्यादा ओढून आपण पुढे जाऊ शकत नाही, बदल होऊ शकत नाही. The space of change of material, non-material culture are not the same throughout they affect each other, although they affect each other. That means change in material reflects into the change in non-material aspects, non-material aspect reflects into change in material culture. But the changes in both them are not going to be occur simultaneously or at the same rate. Non-material factors are affected by material culture. That means first of all change in material aspect is carried out and then change in non-material aspects are going to be occur. So contact with different culture, diffusion, innovation, discoveries, borrowings are the sources from which change in culture is going to be occur. So that we have discussed in a dimension how the changes are occur in a culture. So these are the ways through which changes in cultures can be possible. Now population factor. Even change in quantity of population affect on social organization as well as customs, traditions, institutions, associations. Basically, if the population is going to be increased, it indirectly influences the organization, the customs, traditions, institutions, associations. These aspects are going to be influenced by the population. Increase or decrease of population, change in the ratio of men, women, young, old have effect on the social relationship. As population increase or population decrease, it influences the change in the ratio of men, women, number of men, women. That ratio is going to be changed. For 1,000, how many women are there? Or for 1,000 women, how many men are there? It going to be changed. Decrease or increase in population has immediate effect on economic institution and association. It going to influence the economical aspects and association or organization also. The ratio of men women in society affect the marriage, family and the conditions of women in society also. If the ratio is more, that means men are more as compared to women, it affect the marriage aspects. Reading. The number of women must be more as compared to men. Then there is no any harmness in a society regarding marriage and families. In the same way, the birth and death ratio rate also influence the social change. So likewise, the population is playing important role in aspects of social change. The next one is the psychological factor. The most psychologists regard psychological factor as an important element in social change. That means psychologists said that psychological factor is important part, playing important part in the process of social change. The cause of social change is psychology of a man himself. Basically, if psychologically you accept the change can be possible. But if you are not going to accept the change, then it cannot be possible to bring the changes in a society. So psychologically you must be prepared to accept that change, to adopt that change. Okay. Basically, man by nature is a lover of change. He likes to accept the changes. Okay. He is also trying to discover new things in a sphere of his life. That means we always try to search. I always try to search the new things. We are eager to find out the new one. And we are always anxious about the novel experience. Anxious means we are excited about the novel means new experience. नवीन काय मिळते का ते बघायला आपण सतत प्रयत्न करत असतो. Because of this tendency, more tradition, customs of every human societies are perpetually undergoing change. As we are trying to adopt the change, as we are trying to make changes in our social aspects, culture, etc. So in these aspects also we are trying to bring the changes. So more tradition, customs that are the part of the culture. But this doesn't mean that man always consider the new is superior to the old one. Whatever the changes we are trying to adopt, it doesn't mean that whatever the new things are there that are always superior to the old one. Some old aspects are there which are also important, which are also useful one for the society. But we try to bring the changes, and that changes is nothing but the social changes. Then technological factor, it has immense influence on social change. As technology is going to be adopted, tremendous changes are going to be occur in a society. This change is usually material environment adjustment we make to change often modifies the customs and social institutions also. Basically, technology is related to material aspects. So whatever the technology we are adopting, that influences the change in the material aspects. Techniques, machineries, we are trying to change this, and indirectly it will have influence on the customs and social institutions also. In this way, increase in machine methods due to new discoveries had made a great influence upon the social relationship. Relationship is going to be changed. Right now, we are using the phone, we are using the WhatsApp, we are using the emails for communication because of the technology. We are not going to use the right now. We are not using the letters through post office. Okay. So the forms of society undergoes change because of the invention in electric aspects, petrol-driven machine, steam-driven machine, transportation, communication, mechanical. So the modifications, changes are going to be carried out in all these aspects. By that way, change in society is going to be carried out. Even institution like family marriage has not remained immune to effect these technological changes. That means because of technology, the change in family is also going to be carried out, change in marriage aspects is also going to be carried out. Now there are other factors are there, appearance of new opinion and thoughts. New opinion, new thoughts if introduced in society by higher authority, the changes are going to be occur. The change in attitude toward dowry, these are the thoughts. Dowry means hunda dine, caste system, female education. So that are the new thoughts which are enter in society, which are supported by higher authorities. By that way, change in society is going to be occur. This result into the wider spread of social variation and modifications. So by that way, modifications in society are occur. The war also cause of social change because it influences the population, economic situation, and ratio of male female. If the war is going to be carried out between two countries, then the changes in population is going to be carried out, economic situations are going to be carried out, the ratio between male female is going to be changed. So war is also playing important role in other factors of social change. So these are the different factors of social change. In exam, you might ask, explain the define social change and explain the factors in social change. So these are the 7 factors which you need to explain. So regarding the social change, 3 questions are important: nature, dimensions, and the factors in social change. So be prepared for it. Okay. Thank you.